Those of you who've been following the Reverend know that the Reverend does not cotton to ass play. You cannot put things up the Reverend's ass unless you know my safe word. Activision does not know my safe word, and they've been shoving this up my ass, and I am fucking pissed about it. So let's see. Without further ado, let's just kick on over here, and let's watch this guy.
All right, welcome back, guys.
So hey, welcome back. You're not as sexy as I am.
Activision Patent that
That's
you
okay,
will
bro.
Not believe. They have the ability to adjust in-game statistics real time based on your skill level, changing your accuracy, changing the enemy player's accuracy in order to make a better gaming experience. Well, you don't believe me? We're going to check it out, but before we do, give me that like and sub. Let's get into it.
There's a link. There's a link to this video.
So serious, you can check him out
down in the text for this video.
Below, he did a video
follow that motherfucker
about a year ago, but it seems like people have either forgotten or didn't ever know about it. So check his link out in the description below. Now let's get into the patent. All right, so I want to make this perfectly clear. This is a legal document from Activision. All right, you guys can look it up. I'll throw that in the link in the description as well.
And I'll have that down there.
The patent we're going to be looking at is called the Methods and Systems for Incentivizing Team Cooperation in Multiplayer Gaming Environments. All right, so let's go over the abstract. This will give you like a summary of what it's about. So it's a computer-implemented methods and systems for simulating a multiplayer game environment to allow players at different skill levels to concurrently play at the same level of gaming session to encourage incentivizing cooperation, team behavior to match-based subject variables such as likability, whatever. So basically what that's saying is this patent is implemented in order to make it a better gaming environment for everyone.
Yeah, better for fucking who, man? Not for me, baby.
All right, guys, I want to drive this point home to you. Activision is a company. It's a business, right? They're not about having fun in the game, making the best experience. Now, at a developer level,
$8.8 billion.
Sure they want you to have a good time, but this is big business, guys. How does Activision make money in a free-to-play game? By in-game transactions. How do they get in-game transactions? More players come into the game. Right? So this patent is explaining how they're trying to keep more players in the game, more players enjoying the game so that they will buy more skins.
And they failed motherfucking epically
in the store. And there's more patents that explain a broad, deeper level of how they keep players engaged and even incentivize them to buy skins, but that's for another day. Anyways, just want to make that point. All right, so I'm going to be jumping through this document a little bit. Let me start with the system enables players of different skill levels to play together. All right, so they're saying based on your skill level, they're going to make some adjustments so that you guys can play together on a team. It's going to provide players of different skill levels challenges tailored to their specific skill. Adjustments result in each player in a team experiencing a different degree of difficulty or challenge while still experiencing the same content within the same level of gameplay session and while being able to cooperatively play as a team.
Yeah, it all sounds all on the up and up until some little dick having incel motherfucker decides to fuck with you using all the technology that they put together for this, which is it's neither here nor there. It's fucking bullshit. You don't fucking modify your multiplayer game so that you fuck other people and boost some others. That's not skill-based matchmaking, bitches. That's just being a dick.
All right, this is where things start to get weird. Okay, so state a computer program that executes the gaming environment identifies a skill level of each player among the multiple players and subsequently modifies one or more parameters of the game for each player amongst the multiple players. All right, that right there, they're stating they're modifying the game specific to each player. Okay. So in order to modify the gameplay, they need to identify the skill of each player, and they break it down here. We don't need to go too much into it. Basically, they're monitoring multiple stats, hundreds of stats on each player, okay? Here's an example of some: kill death ratio, win-loss rate, etc. So once an assessment is made, the computer program that executes the gaming environment
decides how hard they're going to fuck you.
Session or gameplay parameters. Session modifications may include, but are not limited to, player adjustments, which may include players' health, damage, speed, available abilities, and difficulty levels. All right, guys, you got to listen to this part right here because they give us an example, and I think they're basically telling us exactly what they're doing. When a player aims his weapon at a target,
This is what I've been bitching about, and I've showed you videos on this. Fucking up your aim.
Parameter defining the tolerance for how accurate that player's aim must be to hit the target is modified. It's modified based on the acquired skill level of that player. The computer assigns a tolerance for how accurate the player's aim must be to hit the target differently based on the skill of the first player. The player having a higher skill level will be assigned a lower tolerance parameter and therefore will have to be more accurate in aiming in order to hit the target. A player having a lower skill level will be assigned a higher tolerance parameter, therefore could be less accurate in aiming in order to hit the target. All right, so you heard it right there in a legal document from Activision. Their specific example is them showing how they can adjust in-game accuracy based on your skill level, right? So think about it this way. In a game that's riddled with hackers, who's Activision's main marketing force? It's streamers, right? If streamers are playing a game infested with hackers, we know Activision can't get rid of these hackers. That's been proven by now. How can they help these streamers compete? Do you think it's a leap that Activision is adjusting some of these streamers' in-game statistics so that they don't have to be as accurate? Maybe their aim assist is a little bit more sticky, that they can adjust those factors to where streamers have an easier time in these lobbies. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Whether or not you believe what I just said, this patent shows that Activision has the ability to adjust these in-game statistics. So do you think it's fair that a better player that's more accurate should get his accuracy nerfed, or another player who's not as good, not as accurate, has his...
Fuck no, man. That's what you need to practice, bitch. Play the fucking game. Get better, motherfucker.
That's improved in order to compete.
Damn
See,
Skippy.
This is what Activision doesn't understand. Us players that play this game competitively, even if you're casual, the whole reason we like this game is because we like to compete. Now, if you're not good, guess what? You practice.
Get gooder.
You get better accuracy, right? But Activision is trying to circumvent that, give you a boost early on, let you be less accurate and still get the kills without having to put the work in. And then they penalize the guys who are better, who have practiced, and bring their stats down to where they have to be more accurate. How that makes any sense to someone who plays a game? Well, you know what? It wouldn't. These are executives. They're making these decisions based on, and that's all that matters to them, all right?
Okay, thanks for liking the stream, baby.
The more that buy skins, keep coming back to the game, the more money they make, and guess what? Life is good for them. But we're not here to make life good for them. We're just here to call out what is really going on in this game. I personally feel they're doing everything to keep these streamers happy, to keep them playing the game, whether that's boosting their stats, whether that's turning a blind eye to...
Yep, watch my last video I did on this. I showed absolute proof in downloaded documents that they are paying off these streamer motherfuckers. Hey, Murph Dog! Yeah, early motherfucker. Welcome to Sunday services, baby. They are fucking with you. And I showed that they are paying off the big name streamers to suck that Activision dick and not say anything while they slide them little boosts so that they can be kicking ass and you can all be watching them going, oh my God, they're so good. Oh, so cool. Oh, I want that game. Yeah, no, they're not. They're fucking cheating, and Activision is cheating for them.
These guys cheating using walls, ESP, or even just using aimbots. It seems to not matter to Activision. So, guys, please share this video. Get this out to as many people as we can. Let's spread the word. Let's at least start making some changes here. All right? Thank you guys for watching the video.
That was awesome. I'm going to repost this and put all the appropriate links in I'll modify this. I'll try to modify the stream too and do that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is what has been going on. They actually have a patent. There's the patent. You've seen it now. They have a patent on cheating on you and fucking you. That's what Activision's doing. And now that we've seen how Activision does that,